Hello guys, welcome to our .NET video series. In this video, I want to explain about IComparable. What is IComparable and why we need to implement why IComparable in our project. We will see in clear. Let me share my screen. So um, here, what is IComparable means IComparable is an interface that defines the method for comparing the objects. By using the IComparable, we can compare the objects. It is commonly used to allow objects of a class to be compared with another, which is a particular useful when sorting or ordering the collections of objects. So normally, we will use IComparable to compare the one object with the another. So particularly when we need sorting of the object, we can use IComparable. So here we can see some key points of IComparable. So it is available in the system namespace. So it has it includes one single method that is compare to method. This method compares the current instance with the another object of the same type, and it returns a value. And coming to usage of IComparable is it implementing the IComparable allows you to control how instances of your classes are compared, which is useful for sorting the objects. So let me explain with one example. So it should be more clear. So I want to create one class, IComparable demo. So in that I want to create a main method. So just taking as a start of object, everything is fine. So now I want to create one class, public class student. Student ID. So we are taking ID, public string name, public int age. So here I am taking the three properties. I created one class in that I am taking three properties. So I am creating instance of a class to add the values to it. ID equals to 101 and name equals to Manideep and the age equals to 29. Student S2 ID equals to 102. Name Deepu and the age is equal 28. So I'm creating a list for we are adding the multiple values. So I'm taking the list. It is a generic type student and adding the S1 and S2. So I want to display the values. So for that, I am using the student for each. Where is in S3. Console dot write s dot id concatenation s dot name concatenation space s dot age. So I want to execute once. Yeah, we got an output that is we have two values in that, two rows displayed here. So now I want to sort this s3 dot sort. So now we'll check the output. Yeah, we got an error because so and on what basis we will come on what basis it will compare we are not given here because based on ID or we want to compare or based on name we want to compare or age you want to compare. So here we are not mentioned anything, so that's why we are getting an error. So for that, for to overcome this issue, we can use IComparable. So by using IComparable, we can sort out with a particular with particular column. So like in the previous, we'll explain. Yeah. So in the say I'm taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 3. So I need to take a startup object. Yeah, the values are displayed. So if I add the sort method for it, int dot. So let me check the output. So I displayed in sorting order. So because there is they are displaying only using the we are giving only int. So the here we having the type is int. So based on the values they are sorting the CLR sorting the values. So but here one second. But here we took a custom type. So here we have multiple columns like ID name with the some ID is int and the name is the another value and the age is another column. So here we are not possible to here the that method will confuse which in which method in which column I should with the which property I should compare the values. The sort method will confuse. So here we need to overcome this. We need to implement the IComparable here. IComparable. So IComparable on what student. So it is showing an error because it should be it yeah we it implements the so IComparable should having the one method that is compared to, so we should implement this one. Here we compare with the page will if this dot id greater than other dot id, so it gives one. So here we are getting an error. See, not code pass return value. If this dot id uh, other dot id return -1. Here I am direct giving the other dot id equals to null. Then it returns 1. So here I am getting an error. Compares current instance of another object of the same type and return type integer that includes whether the current instance proceeds follows occur the same position. So for that the syntax, that's I am checking into it. So what happened here? I'll check once. So I got an error. We'll check and I will explain in the next video. So thank you for watching my video, and we'll in the next video we'll continue from this. Thank you.